Hey everybody, welcome to Rebootleggers. This is a comedy and film podcast where we come up with reboots that nobody asked for. I'm Scott Owen.
And I'm Rebecca Frost, filling in for Frank Sarah.
Yeah, that's right. Last week, we found out that Frank was actually Rebecca wearing a Frank mask the whole time.
It's three Scooby-Doos, everybody.
Three Scooby-Doos. It's just Scooby-Doos all the way down. Mm-hmm. So, Frank...
Jinkies.
Today, we're talking about Social Network, the movie.
More like lamestream media.
Yes. More like that. And I've not seen this movie, but you've seen this movie about how Lizard Man got his robot body.
About Big Zuck, yep.
Big Zuck gets his robot body.
About how he was a wily trickster. And he tweeted, not tweeted. Well, he didn't tweet till like way later. But
he was using Twitter.
It's about how the wily Mark man. He tricked two rich boys, and then he made the Facebook.com. And then that later became just Facebook.com because they dropped the. Oh,
that's right. It was originally called The Facebook. I forgot about that. And they he defeated the Winkle and Voss.
Mm-hmm. So he made the Facebook in college.
To be for college students, I remember because my brother was in college and I wasn't yet. This was like the year before it went available to everyone, and he joined a group for girls named Lauren, and it was funny because his name's not Lauren and he's not a girl, but they allowed him entrance into the group for girls named Lauren. But
so then also Justin Timberlake is in the movie, and he plays the founder of Napster.
Do you remember the original Facebook wall?
I don't know if I do.
It was like
I can search it.
It was like a Facebook app that you would like send drawings to other people. You'd like draw on their wall. And then the wall just became everything where you do all the posting. And now I think now it's just called the feed.
Yeah.
But originally it was a wall, much like the wall that Mark Zuckerberg has built around our society.
Roasted.
Because
we do live in a society. I'm sorry, I did cut you off.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. You can continue with what you were going to say. So
then a lot of stuff happens in the movie, but honestly it like barely matters because most of it's made up anyway.
Most of it's made up.
It's about they do like it's like partially just like a like after the fact revenge movie because they cut in actual footage of like the Winklevoss twins talking about the lawsuit and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And they both do they both look like Armie Hammer in real life?
Probably not.
Well, you've seen the movie.
Probably not. Yeah.
And they cut in. You said they cut in footage of the Winklevoss twins.
Yes, my robot memory banks are blank for that, for those exact scenes a little bit.
They wiped it, huh?
Yeah, but there's a surprising number of names in the film as just other people that are around, like Brenda Song, Rashida Jones, Rooney Mara, Andrew Garfield plays his one friend.
Oh right. Now Armie Hammer, he looks a little bit like a Winklevoss twin, but not a lot.
He looks just like a rich college boy that rose.
Armie Hammer or the Winklevoss twins?
Both.
Yeah. Okay, that's why he can pull it off.
If Armie Hammer said I have to go row crew now, I would be like, yeah, you're probably not lying.
Yeah, buddy. Like he's if he said like I have to go to my father's yacht, you'd be like, well, yeah. I mean, here, don't forget your neck sweater.
Yeah, you're obviously gonna be late. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got your boat shoes, buddy. Take those socks off.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, yes, thank you. I need to get my pastel shorts on though, that stop above the knee.
Oh, for the boat.
For the boat. Well, also because he's like a rich preppy boy. And
yeah, rich people. The pants don't touch the ankles. Is that the rule?
The pants don't touch the ankles, and the shorts don't touch the knee. That's the no. Your leg fabric cannot touch any of your joints.
That's the rule.
Hips don't. Well, hinge joints, I guess. Well,
hinge joints.
Is the ankle a hinge or a ball and socket? Because the hip is a ball and socket.
I believe the ankle's a ball and socket.
Okay, so the ankle joint, it's a synovial joint, so we're good. You're just not. You're
all right. We're covered. We're covered.
Leg fabric is allowed to touch.
Medical professionals do not at us.
You can touch the ball and socket joints, just no synovials or hinge.
Okay.
Which is the main reason why you can't wear pants on your upper torso.
And that's also why some of the fancy shirts that you roll up the sleeves and there's like the little button.
Yeah, to button it up past your elbow.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to put in the little support that props the shirt up so that it's away from your elbow.
Yeah, like a poodle skirt for a sleeve.
It's got yeah, exactly.
Yeah, extraordinarily confusing.
The technology's come quite a ways these days, where you can kind of pop your shirt. You can activate the hoops.
Yeah. And rather than being, say, a 1 foot diameter hoop, it's mere
just
centimeters.
Centimeters. Yeah, it's like Batman's cape. You run a current through it and it becomes rigid.
Yeah.
For parachutes.
God.
Big shoots.
That's such a bullshit.
I know.
Anyway,
it realigns the molecules, Frank.
Yeah.
They get in line and they're like, oh shit.
Just like the Social Network realigned the molecules of how we treat rich billionaires. I'm sorry, millionaires? Is Zuckerberg a billionaire yet?
Oh, Zuckerberg. Is he a billionaire?
I gotta double check here. It's 73 billion. We're good.
Oh, fuck him. How has he not fixed most of the problems? Anyway, let's get into our first segment called Love It or Leave It.
Yeah, but so first of all.
Yeah?
Well,
the music's already playing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I mean the music's playing. I got you.
Okay, now go ahead.
Are we allowed to talk about Harvard, or are they going to stop us?
Harvard can't stop us.
Okay.
First of all...
That reassures me.
Do they listen? Does Harvard listen? Hey, Harvard, let me know. Hit me up. Harvard, is that you?
Hmm?
Oh, that wasn't
I don't hear
Harvard.
anything, so I think we're good.
Yeah, okay. Harvard, if you can hear this, blink twice.
I don't see anything.
I didn't hear the blinks, so I think we're covered.
All right.
I think we're A-okay. All right, let's talk about, what do you want to get rid of, Frank?
Well, I'm gonna flip it a little bit.
What?
I want to flip it a little bit.
Okay.
Because the number one thing that we absolutely cannot change is, so in the film, the guy, one of the guys who created Napster, Sean Parker, just kind of like swoops in and says like, hey Big Z, I want to like be rich with and help you make Facebook real.
Yeah.
And I kind of like this idea that Napster Sean Parker just has like his finger on the pulse and just like collects people that make social networks.
It's kind of, oh, okay. He's like, I created a thing that the government hated.
Yeah.
And then, well, not the government, but the other billionaires hated.
Yeah, the MPAA.
The fucking MPA and the RIAA. That's what
RIAA. You're right. The MPAA doesn't give a shit about Napster.
No, but the RIAA does, and they sued grandmas and shit. So he how come he got to keep all his money? He is collecting, so he's just always on the lookout for exceptional networks.
Yeah, like a league of extraordinary networks.
Okay, I like that. He did give Spotify a lot of money. He was president of Facebook for a while, so there's precedent for this. Okay, what do you? So is that's a keep, I guess?
That's a keep for me.
What are we getting rid of here?
I don't want to talk like we did Facebook, right?
We did Facebook.
I don't want to talk about social networks where you're like on people's walls.
You're not big on walls.
Like, I don't want to do MySpace. I don't want to do LinkedIn. Like, I want to hit a different market segment for social computer interaction.
Okay. So what you're telling me is this is what I guess it's not really a keep, it's an ad. Where do we put ads? Additions. We don't have a segment for additions.
I think we just mix them in. I think this segment is an ad remove salad.
Ad remove. Well,
Where
it's supposed to be a keep
we just ate one of the removed cherry tomatoes.
keep remove ad.
Yeah.
Keep remove ad. That should be the new one, but I don't think there's a jazz song about keep remove
There's
ad.
not, so we're just gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna freeform it like real jazz.
I think I want to keep Andrew Garfield just because I like him. He can do whatever he wants, though. He doesn't have to keep being best friend to Zuckerberg. Didn't he get burned by Zuckerberg in the movie?
I'm like 90% sure, yeah. Because if I'm remembering this correctly, Mark Zuckerberg needed money to like get the initial version of the Facebook started.
Mm-hmm.
The person Andrew Garfield plays like gave him some money, and then Mark Zuckerberg realized that he can make a lot of money, and then just like cut the dude out and kept all the money for himself.
I was about to ask how Mark Zuckerberg knew so many rich children in college, but then I remembered they go to Harvard.
Yeah.
What a state we live in. Okay, so I'm keeping that boy. I'd like to get. I don't know. I've not seen the movie. I'm thinking maybe we get rid of. I mean, I think I just agree with your. I'm not interested in just more social network, you know. Mm-hmm. But I am. So I'm just gonna say it because we both already have this idea, and there's no way to organically pretend like we came up with it. But we're talking about internet chats.
Yeah.
Chats. Like
you know how when you be on the phone but not talking on the phone.
When you be on the phone through the computer. So
Yeah.
I'm talking your AIMs, your MSN messengers, or maybe we just need more social networks, but not just the one social network. Like
the social networks with a Z.
Like Google Plus, LO. You remember LO? It was very short-lived.
Ew.
It was like 2015.
Was it British?
No, it was. Well, it might. I don't think so.
Oh, here we. An ad-free alternative to social networks that quickly became a Pinterest-like cologne.
Yeah, because it emphasized like big images when you shared pictures, and then it just very quickly became people just only posting pictures, and then nobody really used it for anything. We could talk about MySpace. We got Instagram, of course, although Instagram is like Facebook's baby. Although they weren't originally Facebook's baby, right? Facebook bought them.
Facebook just bought them and then assimilated them like the Borg. Oh, maybe that's something.
Maybe
Facebook's like a Borg, and everything's going to be gray chrome if Facebook wins.
Yeah, what are other social networks? Did I say MySpace?
MySpace.
Club Penguin?
Club Penguin shut down.
Well, so did MySpace, kind of, and so did LO, and so did Google Plus.
Yeah.
Like Facebook.
Oh, so are we doing Pet Cemetery for social networks?
Oh, Facebook's been killing it. What if? Okay, so let's jump to our next segment called When and Where. And this is where we talk about setting and genre. So the idea we had is, Napster has
Sean
his
Parker
finger on the
Napster.
pulse.
He's like Nick Fury for social network founders.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So here's
he's
what I'm thinking. Is this movie is the direct sequel to The Social Network, but between these two movies, all the other social networks have gotten their own solo movie where Napster shows up at the end and recruits them. But here's the thing. Everybody hates Facebook now, but
everybody hates Facebook.
like everybody hates Facebook on paper, but everybody still uses it. I mean, I don't, but people do. Not me though.
Do.
Not me.
But no one that I know, but also everybody.
Yeah, you're still on there. So
no one uses it anymore.
So here's one of the things. And I had not seen The Social Network, and I was under the impression that it was about how Zuckerberg screwed a lot of people to create Facebook. So this idea might not fly anymore. But in my idea was Zuckerberg basically helped create and then betrayed every social network. And so in our social network universe, Zuckerberg like owns them. He's he's like...
He has a 51% stake in all of them.
Yeah, or he's like created and then responsible for destroying all of them to maintain Facebook dominance. But all the other networks have beef with the lizard robot boy.
Yeah.
Is that something?
And he, because money. I mean, with money, he's winning.
With money, he's winning. And so maybe Napster, seeing the error of his ways, maybe maybe this is, by our movie, Zuckerberg has destroyed the team. Okay, so this is about a former team of...
Before the movie started, they were a great hero team.
They were a great hero team that got destroyed from within by the lizard robot boy. And now maybe now they're all gonna band together. Maybe, okay.
But then they have to go collect them too. And
he has to go collect them again. Yeah.
And there's the one that's just like, I'm not coming back, and that one's probably Sylvester Stallone, because he's like, I'm not coming back.
And he can be.
Well, it's.
We should get there when we talk about characters. We'll decide which networks.
Yeah, we need to mentally decide what social network is the Rambo of social networks.
The Rambo or the Rocky? Which one is he?
Boy, aren't they the same though?
No, they're different. Because here's the thing about Rocky is he loses.
They're both from Philadelphia. They both love a woman named Adrian.
That's not true.
Both of them killed tons of Russians.
That's also not true. I'm pretty sure neither of them killed Russians. You know the first Rambo movie, he doesn't kill anyone?
No, that's interesting.
Okay, so then our genre is like we're doing a team. We're doing a super team.
Yeah, we thought we could escape it, but we can't.
Not when it comes to social networks, anyway.
Hello, sweetie.
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
Hello, little boys, little toys.
A bunch of a-holes.
Guess who's back? Back again. Sweetie's back. Tell a friend. That's right. Hello, Sweetie podcast is returning with brand new episodes starting August of 2019.
That's right. You heard that correctly. You can hear us talk about so many things like tiny hats, thimbles, turtles, your mom's house, the internet,
Tiny dogs.
a game you play on your TV,
Tiny dogs wearing tiny hats. Little books.
cigarettes.
Lots of small things.
What's with the small things? Talking about the news in the movies,
TV,
the comic bookses, music, video gameses,
science, and more.
Find us everywhere you found us before. Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, the internet, and Google Play.
World's Backest Podcast.
Okay, so let's get into our next segment called Who Can It Be?
Who can it be now?
And this is where we talk about characters and casting. So which social networks do we want? I know we want AOL Instant Messenger for sure. Mm-hmm. Does Twitter get in on this?
Does Twitter,
despite all the Nazis?
Does he yes?
Okay.
Are there how about it's like factions?
Factions instead of
So like Twitter is like the prince of like news social media. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
And like AIM is the president of chatting. And by president I mean like tribal warlord leader. And then also there's like the zombie vampires, and those are MySpace and Vine and stuff.
I forgot about Vine, because Vine's dead. Oh, do we got to talk about TikTok now?
No, but only because I don't understand it.
It's just new Vine, but it's new Vine with added lip syncing.
But also it's Chinese, right?
Is it?
I'm like 90% sure.
I think, because Vine 2 was supposed to happen, and it seems like it's not going to happen. I feel like TikTok might have eaten their lunch. But, okay, so we won't talk about TikTok. MySpace is vampires because MySpace now is basically, it's still a fairly big music platform, right?
I haven't thought about MySpace.
Because they got MySpace music. We talking WeChat?
WeChat. Well, that's part of AIM's group, right?
These would be part of AIM's group. Okay. So you're saying each
MySpace is doing well.
Yeah, they're like
their
MySpace
revenue
music.
is up $100 million.
Yeah.
So they're not part of the dead zombie vampire group.
Oh, I see what you were saying because they were dead. Maybe it's okay. Maybe
They're owned by Time Magazine.
what? That's weird. What about Discord? Discord's part of the chat team.
Yeah. Oh, Discord's the upstart who's like ready to overthrow AIM. As
What
like
if?
a subplot.
Okay. What if it's? What if the? Okay. What if it's this? What if Frank? Okay, Frank.
Friendster?
Frank. What if it's? Was Friendster real? Friendster wasn't a joke.
No, it was real.
Oh, I thought it was from like a show or like a joke. So what if our movie is all the chat networks join together to defeat Social Network to get their spot back?
Okay, we focus it. We make it an underdog story.
It's an underdog story about AOL Instant Messenger,
Yes.
Discord.
And Discord takes off its mask, and it's just secretly a Skype.
Oh no,
Yeah, no, it's controversial. I know.
that's big. What about
That's at the end.
What about Slack and Google Hangouts or Allo?
Yeah, well, Allo's gonna be a zombie.
Allo's a zombie. But Napster is working with them, or maybe what about
Napster sees the diamond in the rough that is chat applications,
the discarded diamond? Yeah,
like
yeah.
A New Hope.
A New Hope
because all the
diamond.
other Jedi died,
Yeah, maybe that's it.
and he's Napster is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and all the different chat applications are Luke Skywalker.
Okay. Now that's something. But in this case, Luke Skywalker is old and kind of dead.
Yeah, and is incapable of teaching them the Force.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit. He doesn't even know.
Yeah,
shit.
the analogy is already completely busted to uselessness.
Yeah, okay, so
But it gave us the seed.
it gave us the seed. Now, what if at the beginning it's just for
There was letters on the screen.
Huh? There's just letters on the screen?
Use words.
Yeah, just words on the screen. Like it
Oh, it's what's the Google the AIM sound? AIM
Welcome.
sound.
Oh wait, Ames shit. AOL Instant Messenger sound. Here's a 1 hour compilation of AIM sounds. Oh man, there's a money sound. There's the door. Oh yeah. There it is.
So the movie starts with doo-doo.
No, it would have to start with doodle because that means you signed on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Doo-doo. Wow, I forgot about all these sounds. The door opening and closing. Oh, this is just okay. There's not actually an hour's worth of sounds. This is just the 10 sounds on loop for an hour.
Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, is YouTube in there?
YouTube's in there.
YouTube's kind of a social network now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the
We have to
doodle-
stop. We have to stop adding characters at some point.
That's true. We do. Okay. What about TiVo? You like TiVo?
TiVo is not a social network.
Is it not?
Right?
You didn't talk to your friends in TiVo?
TiVo chat.
No, there's no
Nothing.
way TiVo had any of that.
No.
Ain't no way.
You made me type loud for that.
It ain't even no thing.
They kick TiVo. TiVo asked them if anyone has $1, and they just kick him in the nuts.
Yeah. So now it's just Wreck-It Ralph 2. We got to come back.
And they clang. Yeah, right. We can't do Wreck-It Ralph 2 because someone already did that.
We got-
It sucks.
Okay, so our chat team is AIM, Google, AIM, Discord, Hangouts, or is it Hangouts or Allo?
If it's Allo, he has to be like lame and everyone feels sorry for him. Like Tiny Tim.
Like Tiny Tim.
But I can get down with that.
Yeah, I just don't know what would Hangouts be like then. I need to know. I need to know my boy Hangouts before I decide.
He would probably always have sweatpants.
Because here's the thing: Hangouts is about to be dead too.
Yeah, maybe he's got one of those like advanced elderly canes with like the 4 feet prongs. You know what I mean?
But he's not going to die because he's old. He's just going to die because they're going to kill him.
Okay, so
Maybe he just dies in our movie. Maybe he's just a regular guy.
there's
in
just
sweatpants.
always red crosshairs on his body.
Oh my god, who is this movie fucking for?
Us
Man, if Frank was here, she would.
would love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about cast. So is it just 3 people on this team?
Well, they're the 3 representatives sent out from the.
I don't know that I love the tribes.
Well, maybe not tribe, but like they're the only ones who joined the war.
Yeah, they're the only ones
because
who
Napster does a
could
USO
recruit.
tour with Bob Hope. And like only they join, and it's a ragtag group of people playing dodgeball.
Okay, can we get a 4th club? Can we put Club Penguin in?
Club Penguin is there, and he's so old.
He's so old. How old is he?
Pretty old.
Okay. So then on the social networking team, the bad guys is how about this? So Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, and Instagram.
Okay. Yes.
Hang on, let me write this down, and then I need you to. Then we got to talk about who we casting as everybody.
Is this gonna be animated?
Ooh, okay. So that would lend itself to
realistic interpretations.
Well, and to something that I have written down, which was mascots as fighting avatars.
Yeah.
So like the aim turns into the aim guy.
Fuck me.
Twitter turns into a big old bird.
and then runs like the Flash.
Yeah, dude. Like where we only see like 3 frames of him running, but it's very fast. Okay, so who's playing? Let me separate my lists because it's all just in one list. Who's playing AOL Instant Messenger?
Someone who says you've got mail. Tom Hanks, he says you've got mail.
You want to get Tom Hanks, huh? That could be something.
Oh, yeah, because he says you've got mail.
He
Like
does.
that. He did that.
Okay, who plays Discord?
It probably has to be someone that I kind of want to punch for being just like a snot-nosed kid. Mm-hmm. Like a little bit, but not someone I want to punch, but just someone who's like smug.
Smug. Okay.
But like smug in a way where you're like, oh, you bastard, but you can pull this off.
You can hang. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Who's an actor who like he does good work, but you still hate him. Like you don't hate him.
Smug actors.
You don't hate him for a good reason. You do hate him.
I Googled a list of smug actors, and I disagree with most of them.
Yeah. What do they got?
Like J.K. Simmons. I don't think he's that smug. Not the way I'm thinking of it.
Yeah.
What about Timothy Oliphant?
Oh, I love him. But
I didn't say we had to hate him. I just had to say he kind of seems smug.
He could do it.
Also, let's be honest. Santa Clarita Diet, I don't know what he's doing in that. So he can come do whatever he wants.
He's being funny in that is what he's doing. Okay. Is Napster still JT? I mean, he's got to be.
Yeah, we got to have our boy.
Which means Facebook is still Eisenberg.
Justin Timberlake in Timberlakes.
Facebook is still Eisenberg, which I know you love because you've got that weird random sexual attraction to him.
Yes, I have a known crush on Jesse Eisenberg.
But like, yeah. Okay, who's playing Twitter?
Somebody who just doesn't shut up, I guess.
Somebody who doesn't shut up and who like created a thing that is good.
Actors who don't shut up.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Because it's also just weird shit sometimes.
Shia LaBeouf. All right, who's Instagram? Let's get a lady to play Instagram. And here's what I'm thinking about Instagram. Instagram is gonna switch sides. Right? How do you feel about that?
Yeah,
Because Instagram is still like kind of cool.
Then, unfortunately, since Mark Zuckerberg has total control over Instagram, he does cut her power. I think.
Maybe, yeah. That could be, yeah.
But they care.
Okay, Instagram is gonna be. Let's get Vanessa Kirby, only because I just saw how great she was in Hobbs and Shaw.
We could talk about Hobbs and Shaw for the next 3 episodes.
Yeah, boy.
And we're going to. So first of all,
who's LinkedIn?
Oh boy,
I'll tell you who's LinkedIn. What were you gonna say? Someone?
I was just gonna say anyone wearing a suit. What about that show Suits? Who's the star of Suits?
I don't know, but I was gonna suggest Mark Proch, who is Colin Robinson, the energy vampire in What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then that works, because then he can say like, all of his dialogue is like, working hard, hardly working, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or then he walks into a room and he goes like, hot enough for you?
Yep.
But it's room temperature. What's the joke?
It sounds like there's some personal pain behind this.
Yeah, this is cathartic for me.
Okay. Oh my god.
And he's always carrying a manila folder, but he never opens it.
Yeah, he never opens it, and he's always like telling you about jobs in your area that he was looking at. He was like, "I thought you'd be good for this job," and you're like, "I'm not.
I
looking."
have a job.
Okay, and then who's playing MySpace? Tom from MySpace.
Just straight up Tom.
We're just gonna get Tom.
Yeah, I don't think he's that busy.
Okay.
I mean, MySpace appears to run itself now.
Okay, who's playing AOL Instant Messenger? Oh wait, that's Tom Hanks.
It's Tom Hanks.
That's our boy. Who's playing Discord? Oh wait, that's Timothy Olyphant because he's smug. He
Yeah,
plays smug.
God. Because the thing about Timothy Olyphant, and I truly, I have absolutely no ill will
love
towards him. But when you look at him in the face, like, when you look at Timothy Olyphant in the face, like I want to slap it, but then I also like will I will apologize. Right? Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Like, I want to slap it, but I will feel so bad once I do.
Yeah.
But, like, I need to slap it.
Yeah. Who's Club Penguin?
Oldest actor in Hollywood.
Helen Mirren.
Carl Reiner.
Well, all right, we need more women on our cast.
Okay.
Betty White.
Penguin. Yeah, that's an easy one.
It is easy.
If she only says the word penguin like a Pokemon.
It doesn't have to be Betty. If there's another old who.
No, there's. I mean, there are, but there's not.
Any of the other Golden Girls. B. Arthur.
I thought Betty White was the only surviving.
Did they all die? I think they're all died. No, wait. No. Oh my God, B. Arthur died 10 years ago.
The problem with this article I found called Oldest Actors in Hollywood is that all the pictures of them are from when they were young.
By the Killers.
Sure.
Yeah.
One word off, but okay.
Yeah. And then who's playing Hangouts? Is that Cole and Dylan?
That's Cole and Dylan because they're a group chat.
Even though
Yeah,
so is Discord.
zing!
Should Timothy Olyphant be Hangouts and Cole and Dylan should be Discord? Because then they've got the young smugness too.
Yup. Because one of them is Discord chat and one of them is Discord talk.
And they do that thing that every twin in movies do, where they like finish each other's sentences and stuff.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they invented a twin language.
No, nobody. Do they do that in Zack and Cody?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should have said that.
But I think it's actually respectful of them to not constantly drag up Zack and Cody.
Yeah, no, it's good for them, and it's
Yeah,
good for us.
they've
It's
moved
respectful
past it,
of them. Yeah,
and so should we.
we should respect that they have moved on. Much in the same way, people shouldn't call Mary-Kate and Ashley Michelle anymore, because
Yeah.
that show really fucked them up.
Well, I think nowadays they just want Mary-Kate and Ashley just want anyone to call them with roles.
No, I don't think so, because they chose not to be in Fuller House.
They chose to stop? Okay.
Yeah, they said we do not want to be in Fuller House. They got fashion, and then they got that little sister who's killing it in Avengers. So Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's our cast. Let's talk plot in our final segment. What's going on? I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like at the beginning of this movie, Facebook kills Tom, just in front of all the others.
Like tell your friends.
I think he kills
And
Tom
let's be honest,
because
we can't afford Tom Hanks for more than 5 minutes. So.
that's AOL Instant Messenger, buddy. I'm talking about Tom MySpace Tom.
Oh, MySpace Tom? We can't afford Tom for more than 5 minutes, so.
I think he kills Tom because just like you and I were surprised to learn that MySpace is doing well and profitable, Facebook is upset to learn this as well because he was like, I beat you. Who do you think you are doing something without me? So he kills Tom.
How dare you?
He kills Tom, and then that's gonna be the last straw that gets Instagram to be like, all right, I gotta go back where I come from and help my buddies, but from the inside. Like Instagram doesn't defect immediately, but Instagram is visibly shaken by Tom's murder.
Most of the social networks get cowed back into line, except that Napster then gets to slide in and stir a rebellion.
Yeah, well, so I kind of assumed that. So Napster leaves. Napster was there but then left. I was kind of thinking that Napster had already left and assembled this team.
Oh.
Well, no, so Napster has, because each solo movie would be Napster showing up at the end to be like, hey, we're putting together
This
a group.
This is the Avengers end cap.
So the beginning of this movie is going to be like Napster, like getting them all in the same room, but Napster has already become Facebook opposed. So what's Facebook's scheme that they're going to try to stop?
Oh, I think it just wants to own every social network straight up, right?
Yeah, that probably does it.
It's just old school conquering.
Just villainy. Wants to rule the world.
It's just Genghis Khan
made a deal with Thanos.
He's just gonna
impregnate the entire human race.
Ooh.
This is the second episode in a row now we've mentioned Genghis Khan on this show.
Okay. I wasn't there.
Yeah,
if you remember correctly, that was Frank in the last one. So
that's right. No, I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just letting you know that's just an interesting piece of synergy we got going on here.
Mm-hmm. We apparently just think about Genghis Khan a lot.
Yeah, and how he impregnated most of the human race.
Yeah, not necessarily that part.
I don't think that's also the correct way to phrase it.
It's also not, no.
But he impregnated many women, and he irrevocably changed the human genome because of all the sex he had, you know?
No, yeah, I understand the mechanics of it.
Could you explain? We'll talk after the show. Okay, so Tom dead. Facebook shook.
MySpace Tom is dead. Everyone's MySpace account suddenly goes like bloop and loses the one automatic friend from being MySpace Tom's friend.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Zuckerberg had done that?
If he had done that?
If he had made everybody his friend when you started Facebook?
Oh yeah. But then because the way, yeah.
But then everyone would have seen his weird robot lizard smile and been like, "Whoa, whoa." Can you give me a final, just MySpace's dying line, and it does have to mention the top 8.
All I wanted to do was make a space that could be ours. I invented MySpace so that I could make this our space. But this betrayal, this is top 8. And then now this has to be a factually accurate movie. When someone dies, they shit themselves. So he soils himself. And we're gonna get some genuine reactions.
Yeah,
we're gonna have Tom. We're gonna
do like a Ridley Scott thing where the other actors in the room don't know this actor's about to shit himself.
Yeah, it's gonna be raw.
Just because how none of the actors knew that alien was gonna pop out the chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's weird that would happen. So then, so then cut to. Where does Napster find each of these social or chat networks? Which one of them is out fishing at a lake? That's AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah, for sure.
Discord.
He's his best days are behind him, but he's enjoying his retirement.
Right. Discord are both in the club, but they're like sitting in the VIP section. It's loud.
And they're only talking to each other, even though there's other people around.
Yeah, for sure. Club Penguin's in the retirement home, but she's like schooling everyone at Mahjong.
Playing, I was gonna say shuffleboard, but like either way, she's doing what I'm gonna call an old person sport.
I like shuffleboard,
and it's just like doing like spins and like destroying.
Yeah,
people.
yeah, for sure.
Like she's somehow getting them stacked on top of each other, like making them hop.
And then what's Hangouts doing when Napster finds him? When Napster calls him in anyway, because Napster has already found it, but now he's calling him in.
Like, what does Hangouts do during the day?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Just
like does he talk on 2 cell phones at the same time?
That sounds like more of a maybe.
Is he at the arcade?
Maybe he's at the arcade. Maybe he's.
Does he have a loudspeaker and he's just yelling in the street?
That doesn't sound like Hangout. Well, maybe Yes, because he's shouting about how the end is nigh.
Okay.
Because Hangouts is gonna die soon.
Yes, because he's gonna die soon. Yes. Okay.
That's the good stuff.
So Napster puts like $2 in his cup and says like, want to get some coffee?
It's time,
old friend.
And Facebook's like,
And then, yeah.
Okay.
And then Napster has to go down to his basement with a sledgehammer and break up the concrete and pull out his guns.
You just watched John Wick 2?
I just watched John Wick 2.
I love that. I love it. So then, what do they go? They're going to have to go fight. So they're going to have to go do a fight with a couple of the social networks and lose.
Right, yeah.
And Instagram will be there. And then after, so they're going to fight, Twitter and LinkedIn and MySpace is dead. So Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, they fight. They get their asses kicked. Napster pulls them out, and then Instagram shows up at Chat HQ, and they're gonna all be like, "Whoa, nuh-uh," and then they'll put her in the box, and
every HQ has the box.
They'll turn off her Wi-Fi and take away her camera because she's Instagram, so she's like always selfieing, and then she convinces them that she's there to help, and so then they're on her team, and then they go. How are they going to defeat Facebook? Are they doing like a heist to break his servers? Are they just going to go straight up shoot him in the face?
I kind of like the heist angle, but rather than killing Facebook, because Facebook still exists, right?
Yeah.
They I don't know, they steal the lizard juice that he needs to drink.
Oh, right. He is a lizard.
Like it's blackmail.
Yeah.
They say leave us alone or this goes public.
Okay, yeah.
And it's just him and
then he twitches his tongue at them,
Yeah, and his eyes blink but vertically instead of horizontally.
Yeah. And then his gears were because he's also a robot.
And some smoke comes out of his tailpipe.
And then he mentions his smoker in Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, and then he takes off his human skin and he's just King K. Rool from Donkey Kong.
But except King K. Rool is more endearing than Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he doesn't have the funny clothes.
King K. Rool only has a cape.
Yeah, he doesn't have the funny clothes that King K. Rool has.
No, but I'm saying King K.
Rool has a crown.
Okay, yes, he does, but
because he's the king.
Yeah, he's the king. Okay. So
and then the Scooby-Doo gang is probably there, and they go Jinkies.
And then they have to kill them so that they don't tell anybody. Cool. All right.
I guess they kill the Scooby-Doo gang, so that's in the movie.
Oh my God, Frank. I mean, Rebecca.
Right, yeah. I didn't respond before. You weren't saying my name.
At the beginning of the movie, when Facebook kills Tom.
Does he shit himself?
No. Well, Tom does, yeah. But do you know what Facebook's doing?
What?
He's cooking them dinner.
He has them all to a friendly dinner.
Yeah, he has them all over to a friendly dinner, and he's smoking Sweet Baby Ray's on the smoker.
Yeah. Oh. Some braised short ribs.
Does he kill them on Facebook Live?
Yeah, he does. That is gonna be a controversial but important piece of social commentary.
Well, maybe it's like a private Facebook Live, like only the networks are invited.
Right, it's the secret rich person's second Facebook.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey guys, I've got Tom here. We're just out here at the smoker. We've got some braised short rib."
And the rib is a gun. when MySpace Tom reaches for some ribs, Mark Zuckerberg's hand holding the rib is he's got a gun, and he shoots him.
That's very good.
And then even after MySpace Tom shits himself, he makes the other social networks finish eating the ribs.
Yeah,
because they've been going for 12 hours.
Right, they've been going for about 12 hours now. Okay, that's the stuff. That's the one. And then And then the movie's over because we fast forward back to
Yeah,
the beginning.
and I guess we just slowly pan by the dead bodies of the mystery crew.
Yeah.
What do they call
What are they
themselves?
called? The Mystery Gang?
The mystery gang.
They drive in the
Is that
Mystery Machine.
The mystery gang. Oh, okay. So they drive the mystery machine, but they call themselves the gang.
Oh. Okay, so let's talk food and beverage pairing. What's our food for our listeners that pairs perfectly with this new Social Network Avengers movie?
Like those super tiny $12 trendy donuts.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, and then what Mountain Dew are they drinking?
Green for money.
Mountain Dew. Hang on. Mountain Dew Wiki. Let's see if there's like a crazy flavor. Mountain
Is
Dew.
there one that has actual money in it that you can only drink if you're rich?
Do we want discontinued flavors or other flavors?
Other.
Okay, here's the flavors. What the fuck, you guys? Okay, we've got Kickstart, Spiked, black/white / green label, Throwback, caffeine free. That's not a flavor. I mean, it is because it tastes like shit. Okay, what's Spiked? I'm interested in Spiked and Kickstarter. Spiked has lemonade in it. Spiked is a lemonade spiked with Mountain Dew. Okay, no, it's spiked with prickly pear cactus juice. Mountain Dew, what are you doing? Mountain Dew Kickstart's their energy drink. That's probably the one because they're like they're startup bros.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what that's gonna do?
The Scooby-Doo's dead, everyone.
Scrappy
we
will
fucking
return
killed him.
though. Scrappy will return.
Scrappy will return for the Social Networks with a Z too. The rise of
TikTok.
Yeah.
The Oscar Protocol.
Yeah. The Oscar Protocol. Fuck me.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Google it, listeners. All right, well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. If you like the show, please give us a good rating and review on Apple Podcasts, and tell your friends if you know anyone who you think would like the show. Thank you so much to the Hello Sweetie Podcast Network for having us on the network. We really like them. They're very cool. So you can check out a lot of other great shows on the network, like Hello Sweetie or the Nighthawks podcast or Funny Books and Firewater. There's just so many on there. So go check them out at HelloSweetiePodcastNetwork.com. Until next time, I'm Scott Owen.
I'm Rebecca Frost.
And Rebecca, if you could give us... I'm just so thrown off. What's our password for next week?
But you've got mail.